Hello, I am Staff Sergeant Paulo Foria Senso, your local Air Force recruiter, and I'm here to share information about the opportunities the Air Force has to offer to help you make an informed decision about your future. But before we go into that, I would like to share a little bit about who I am and why I joined the world's greatest Air Force. I have been in the Air Force for 10 years. I've been stationed in Georgia, Portugal, New Jersey, and now I'm here in Ohio. I am married and we have two daughters, Janelle and Jayla. In our leisure time, we love to enjoy the family and travel the world. I grew up in Cincinnati, but originally from Ghana. As a military dependent, I have always known I would join the service, but I wasn't sure which brand and when. College had always been the goal for me. The beginning of my junior year in college, I had some challenges with my fees and I dropped out. And that led me to go see an Air Force recruiter. When I learned that they would provide all the training required, pay for school, offer travel opportunities, help me become independent, and create real opportunities for myself, as well as a quality of life, I jumped at the chance and joined the Air Force. What I didn't know was just how much I would benefit from joining the Air Force. Not only did I find a career, I have traveled to a lot of places, including 40 states and 8 different countries. Before becoming a recruiter, my job was traffic management. I was responsible for moving military passengers and cargo all over the world. I had so many experiences doing my job, including meeting the 17th Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, Chief Cody. I also had the opportunity to meet the former Secretary of the Air Force, Miss Deborah Lee James. Finally, I met the late retired Lieutenant Colonel Richard Cole, popularly known as Lieutenant Colonel Dick Cole, who hails from Dayton, Ohio. He was the co-pilot for Colonel Doolittle during the Doolittle raid on April 18, 1942. I have loved every bit of my journey, and I'm excited that now I am here to help you. Now let's get started. I am going to talk about education, training, money, travel opportunities, and free medical. For those of you thinking about college, have you considered how much it costs? Grants and scholarships do not always cover all your expenses. With the Air Force, they pay up to 100% of your tuition while you are serving. And upon completion of service, you also will be eligible for a 36 months, up to 100% tuition and fees paid to your school. You will receive a housing allowance. For example, if you are going to Ohio State University main campus, you will receive $1,257 a month and $1,000 a year for books. The total benefit paid per year, including tuition and fees, housing allowances, and book stipend, would be around $23,395 for a total benefit over the 36 months, which with 8 times will cost you about $93,580 for 4-year education. In addition to the education benefits, the Air Force also provides you with training that do not only help you to accomplish your Air Force job, but also makes you highly marketable upon completion of service. The first bit of training you experience is basic military training, and that will be at Lackland Air Force Base, San Antonio, Texas. Training is 8.5 weeks where you will learn military customs and courtesies. You will learn how to march, teamwork, and physical fitness. During this time, you will start earning college credit. Basic training is demanding and challenging, but you will succeed with self-confidence and your wingman. From basic training, you will go to technical training in one of over 140 career fields. This training is similar to vocational schools. Course length vary from 4 to 52 weeks. All Air Force technical training schools are accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, and you earn your college credits from there. Starting annual salary in the Air Force is about $40,000, including all your pay, allowances, and benefits. This is about $6,000 more than the annual median income in the United States. Your paycheck is broken out into your base pay, housing, and food allowances. Base pay is the only thing that is taxable. Do you know any company that will pay you a salary and then gives you additional money to pay for your rent and food? In case you do, please let me know. Let's take a moment to compare monthly budget between a civilian carrier and an Air Force carrier. Here's our budget with the most common monthly bills listed. The average hour rate in this area is $16. For a full-time employee, you work 40 hours a week times 4 weeks. Your monthly pay before taxes is $2,560. After taxes, you are looking at $2,000 $248. With that, you are paying your bills, insurance, rent, utilities, food, car payment, vehicle insurance, money for gas, cell phone, entertainment, etc. You are left with about $228 in savings, and not even to talk of miscellaneous expenses caused by unforeseen circumstances. Now let's look at the Air Force side. As an E3, your monthly pay is $2,042. After taxes, you're at $1,633. Now take out your health and dental insurance, your rent and utilities, which are all free. Then add in your allowance for food, which is $372. You are now at $2,005. Subtract your car payment, and you have over $1,000 left. With that extra money, you can get new sneakers, games, and accessories, or plan the vacation you've always wanted. Speaking of vacation, the Air Force provides you with the opportunity to see the world. The Air Force has bases located throughout the United States, including Alaska and Hawaii. In Europe, such as Portugal, Spain, England, Germany, and Italy. Also, we have bases in Northwest Asia, such as Japan and South Korea. You could be stationed at any of these locations. During your time in the Air Force, you have opportunity to move around to different bases while the Air Force pays for your moving expenses. You also have the opportunity for temporary duty. Basically, you go to another base for a short period of time, training or to work. The Air Force pays for your travel, lodging expenses, and gives you per diem to help take care of the difference in cost of living. You do not have to only travel for training or work. You can also use your vacation time and travel to new places as well. To help with that, you can use HOPS, which is Help Our People Save, where you can get on an Air Force plane on a space available basis and fly to almost anywhere at no cost. Finally, the Air Force provides you with one of the best medical facilities that's take care of you and your family's dental and medical health at no cost. Joining the Air Force is more than just joining the military. It is a chance to continue education, have a career, and see the world. If you're interested in learning more about the Air Force, you can check it out on airforce.com. Download the Aim High app or contact me on social media. You can also call, text, or email me as well, and I'll be glad to steer you through the right path. Thank you very much.